So here we're going to use a muffin tin that you probably have in your house and some snack food to show kids how to multiply numbers. So we're going to pick a number. I picked the number 4, and you would count 4 pieces of the snack food into one of the wells of the muffin tin. Then we're going to move on to the multiplication problem. 4 times 5. So that means we have 4 pieces of food. We're going to have 5 groups of that. So I have 1 well of the muffin tin. I'm going to add 4 pieces to a second well. And then I need to make a third group of 4. This is my 4th group of 4. And my 5th group of 4. So 4 times 5, the multiplication problem, can be shown with 4 pieces of snack food, 5 groups each. Then, with your kiddo, have them collect all of the pieces of snack food in one spot and count them all together. And I know you can count, I'm not going to count with you, but if you see, when you put them all together and you've been counting with your child, you have 20 pieces of food. So now we know that 4 times 5 equals 20. And if we're done with that problem, we can go ahead and eat the food. And for kids who are doing maybe middle school math or late elementary school math, sometimes a multiplication problem can be shown a few different ways. And so I just want to go over the different symbols. You can have a small X symbol to be multiplied. It can be a dot in the center, not down low like a decimal point, but up high. Or there could be parentheses. And all 3 of these show 4 times 5 equals 20. So now I'd like to show you the same problem, but almost backwards. So I'm going to start with the number 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're starting off with 5 pieces of food. Our multiplication problem now is 5 times 4. So we are going to have 5 pieces of food in 4 groups each. So I'm going to go into my second group of 5 and my third group of 5. If you saw, I was counting 4s instead of 5s, and I corrected that. So now I have 5 pieces of food, 5 pieces, 5 pieces. So 4 groups of 5 pieces with the same 20 pieces I had. So 5 times 4 gives you the same answer as 4 times 5. And just like we showed with the last problem, multiplication can be shown sometimes 3 different ways in whatever book or program you're using. With that symbol, the dot, or the parentheses. We are going to show how to use this method to explain how to divide. So we're going to start with the number 20, and I've already counted out 20 pieces of snack food. And my division problem is 20 divided by 4. So I have 20 pieces of snack food that I am gathering in my hands, and I want to divide these 20 pieces into 4 groups. So I'm going to use 1, 2, 3, 4 wells in the muffin tin to show my 4 groups. So when you're doing this with your child, they know they have to spread these 20 pieces into these 4 wells evenly. And if they're new at doing division, they might not be sure how many to put in at a time. They can maybe just start putting in groups of 2, or we can go one at a time, kind of rotating the groups. until we have run out of pieces of food. So if we just keep going around distributing the food until we have no more in our hands, then we look at our 4 groups and count how many pieces are in each space. We have 5 pieces here, 5 pieces here, 5 pieces here, and 5 pieces here. So the first time we divided the 20 pieces of food, we did do it evenly. We ended up with 4 groups, and each group has 5 pieces. So the answer to 20 divided by 4 is 5. And depending on the math programs or books that you use, division problems can be shown a few ways. It could be with this division symbol. It could be written as a fraction, 20 divided by 4. Or there could be the long division symbol showing 20 divided by 4. And no matter which way it is written, the answer to 20 divided by 4 will always be 5. So I hope you enjoyed this explanation. For more ideas and tips, please visit studytoolsbyjules.com. Thank you.